Hello, and welcome back to some more of the Foreverlocke challenge here with Pokemon Yellow. I hope that everyone is doing well today. Yesterday we went ahead and jumped back in. It was fun times all around. We managed to secure two lovely gym badges there on the layout, looking very, very good. Sadly, we did get our very first death of the run, the very first death of my little return, if you will. Feels kind of bad, but that's okay. That's okay. We're doing pretty good, all things considered. We made a really good time yesterday. I am pleased. But with that said, I did mention that I was going to go ahead. Now that we have the second badge, Mew will actually listen to us again, which is wonderful. We were having some obedience issues due to it being a official mythical event distribution Pokemon that does not have the same trainer ID as the rest of all of our other mons. Just a byproduct of us trying to maintain some level of authenticity, and that I don't like to use like a fully hacked Mew, just a official one. So with all that said, Mew is now caught up with the rest of the team, as well as the rest of the team has been grinded up slightly. Figure I'll show everything off here real quick because we did get some moveset changes as well. So yeah, we have Mew here at level 20 with Pound, Psychic Transform. It learned Mega Punch, which is pretty neat. Not going to complain about that. We have Crashill here at level 20, really close to Poliwhirl. I think someone said 25 yesterday, so that'll be pretty cool. Yeah, Surf, Bubble, Hypnosis, and Water Gun. We've got Hands, the Clefairy, who I will be getting up at least 4 more levels so that I can get Minimize. Yeah, we're waiting for Minimize until we drop that Moonstone on it, but we will definitely do that very soon. So Strength, Double Slap, Pound, and Sing on Hands there. We have Feathers here, our lovely, currently Pidgeotto, eventually a Pidgeot. So that will be pretty stinking cool. Sorry, I was just checking something. Quick Attack, Sand Attack, Gust, and Fly on our lovely little Feathers there. Who I believe is like Feathers the Third or something like that. We've used Feathers a lot with different spellings, but this is Feathers with a Z, so that's pretty cool. That speaks to my own heart, frankly. Speaking of which, we do have, oh gosh, excuse me. We do have Clooney the Second, of course, named for the original Clooney, who was our very first Pokemon ever in the Foreverlocke challenge, and that was, gosh, it's hard to believe that was 24 playthroughs ago. That was our very first playthrough. We're on playthrough 24 now. That was our very first playthrough, and here we are paying homage to it. Very nice, very nice. But yeah, Clooney here has Thunder Shock, Quick Attack, Double Team, and Thunder Wave. Very, very good. Standard Pikachu set, but the standard Pikachu set is good. Then we've got Lemongrass here is our new Pokemon that is capable of evolving twice, obligatory addition to the team. But yeah, Lemongrass, honestly kind of good. Came in pretty clutch against Misty, I gotta say. Wrap, Sleep Powder, Vine Whip, and Poison Powder, the typical Bellsprout affair, but yeah, very, very good. So yeah, there's our team all at level 20, like I said before, so that's pretty handy. We should be good to go here, so let's we're ready to walk through this house and take on this Rocket Grunt. Let's just do it. I will say, unfortunately, despite the entire intention behind me changing the start time to be a little bit later than it was before, I am sad to report that I did not get very good sleep last night. We're having some really nasty weather over where I'm at, so the weather, yeah, it was just blustering like crazy, like so crazy last night. I just could not get a wink, and it was driving me batty, frankly, because I was really tired. I was ready to take it easy for the night, and the weather just would not permit me to fall asleep. It was very unfortunate. So mind me if I'm a little bit on the sluggish side today. I'm gonna power through and make it happen, and hopefully the weather won't be so bad, or at least like maybe I'll go to bed early or something. Like I don't know if it's storming at like 7 o'clock at night, then maybe that won't work. But I'm gonna try and go to bed at some sort of opportune moment where I can get away with some real sleep. Let's see here. Let's go into Crashill. Okay, you got your Drowsy. Give him the Surf. Always with the Gen 1 Psychic types throwing me off a little bit. I never really quite know how to handle them. I just kind of gotta go neutral at them. Don't hypnosis me. Don't play games. Ooh, I do have my delicious coffee that I just spilled all over my face. Oh my goodness. I'm so messy. Disable? Okay, what did you disable? Water gun? That's fine. That is fine. Catch this bubble. Ooh, but we're disabled no more. Nice. Okay, Drowsy goes down. Not too shabby. We'll grab Dig. I might teach someone Dig. That will actually come in handy against Lieutenant Surge. Maybe I should hold on to it until we actually get like face to face with him. But on like who learns Dig, I wonder. Just Mew. I mean, okay. I guess that would honestly be fine to teach Mew Dig, because like I mean, there's not a whole lot that Surge could really do to Mew. Granted, Raichu's just really strong and kind of scary. I think that in Yellow he just has the Raichu and it's like at level 28, which is really, really strong, all things considered. We don't actually have any encounters to worry about either. We can really just kind of blaze on through here. We don't really need to make any stops. I could drop off a Pokemon at the daycare. Wonder if I should do that. Maybe we'll worry about it on the return trip. Cause yeah, maybe dropping something off in the daycare isn't too horrible of an idea, all things considered. We do have some strong Mons in Gen 1 in reserve, but maybe a couple more would be good. Maybe we have a full team of like good post-game Pokemon. Okay, let's see. We want to fight some dudes, so yeah, let's send Mew out. Just keep it rolling here until Mew hits level 21. I think that will do just fine. But yeah, no, the wind was crazy last night. It was like basically raining sideways. It was one of those kind of storms. So yeah, I could not for the life of me. I could not for the life of me actually fall asleep. It was one of those like kind of storms where it's like, you know, it's stormy and all that stuff, and you hear like banging and you're like, it's probably just a storm, right? But then you like kind of get paranoid and you're like, is someone like getting in my house right now? Like, what is going on? Like, that feels like it's too loud to just be a storm, right? And then I walk out into the living room and like look around and it's just, yeah, it's like there's no one there. It was just a storm. It was one of those kind of like those kind of nights for me where it was just like, damn it, I just want to sleep but I can't because the reasons. I wonder how relatable that will be, or maybe I'm just a very paranoid individual. Hard to say. Mew hits level 21. Beautiful. Love to see it. Love to see it. Let's switch out. Weedle's coming out. Let's go into Feathers. We have a good amount of trainers that we could take on today as well. We have all those trainers to the east of Vermilion that we can fight. All the trainers on this route, obviously. All the trainers on the SSN. And then, of course, the gym trainers in Surge's gym. And then depending on where we're at, like at that time, we could also theoretically take on the trainers that lead up to Rock Tunnel. Not a horrible option, frankly. I'm not opposed to it. I want to put Lemongrass out front. We'll fight these two. I'm doing this out of love. Leave me alone. All right, well, let's see what you got for us, Junior Trainer. Ooh, you got a Weepin' Bell? Aw, lucky ducky. I gotta switch for that one. I got nothing I can do to a Weepin' Bell. Let's go to Feathers. Okay, misses your wrap. Very good. I am a fan of that. Growth, okay. Okay, cool. Weepin' Bell goes right down. Not even worried. Sorry for embarrassing you, my friend. Alright, next up. Next up on the chopping block, let's take out his girly friend. I feel like their team is different. I feel like, didn't they have like Squirtle and Pikachu? Am I crazy? Or am I thinking of like the couple that's on that route above Ekritique and Johto? That could be it, but I feel like I'm not crazy. I feel like they do actually have the Squirtle Pikachu in red and blue. Honestly, what it is it's not red and blue I'm more familiar with. Honestly, it's Fire Red and Leaf Green. Despite the fact that we hilariously have played neither Fire Red nor Leaf Green on the Foreverlocke yet, it's definitely like my most replayed version of Kanto. So it does throw me off from time to time. Where I'm just like I expect one thing and then receive a completely different thing. Okay, Butterfree is next. I remember that. So go with. Actually, I will go with Feathers. We might as well. I think Feathers has a good amount of XP. This will probably bump Feathers up to 21, so let's do it. That sounds like a solid plan. Gosh, I wonder if I sound tired. I feel like my voice sounds like very, very tired today, and that's because I am very, very tired. I would be curious if I actually sound any different. Okay, hit it with the fly there, Feathers. The level curve is so weird in this game. Level 20 Butterfree just out here in the open after I just got to 20. Crazy. Poison powder? Okay, good, it missed. Very good. I am pleased with that. Give it the quick attack. And Butterfree's gone. Very nice. Feathers hits 21. Lovely. Trying to learn Whirlwind? Nah, we don't need no stinking Whirlwind. No. Alright, cool. Bugcatcher goes right down without incident. We got some good luck on that one, missing not getting hit with any poison or nothing. Not too bad. Okay, let's put Clooney out front. And we'll take on these next batch of trainers. I think one of these guys has like a big strong Raticate, so I gotta be careful against that. Definitely gotta be careful against that. Okay, Pidgey. Clooney can handle that. No problemo. Okay, and finish it off. It's a crit. Don't think it mattered much, though. Alright. Let's rinse and repeat. Same strategy. Should work just fine. Oh, hey there, StarChamp. How's it going? StarChamp says if this was Gen 3, that would have been a double battle. Oh, you know what's surprising is they actually did not make it a double battle in Fire Red and Leaf Green, which is very surprising. It was very, very surprising because they did, to be clear, they did actually add a couple of double battles, like kind of sprinkled here and there throughout Kanto in the remakes. And yeah, believe it or not, they did not make it a double battle. Even though, yeah, I agree. Like it totally seems like it should be. It would totally make sense that way. I do concur with that notion. Ooh, we get the paralysis. Not too bad. Not that it really matters much, but it's cool. It's cool anyways. Finish it off there, Clooney. Yeah, how's it going today, StarChamp? It's lovely to see you. I hope you're having a good day today. Alright. Let's go. I would go back into Lemongrass, but honestly, I'm kind of worried about that potential Raticate, like I said. I will put Crashel out front so we can hopefully just surf over it. That would be optimal. I will say I'm a little bit spooked. I mean, like I said, we do have plenty of trainers to fight, thankfully. I'm a little bit spooked by that Raichu, because we don't have like a ground type or anything. We can potentially use Dig as a super effective ground move, but we don't have anything that like walls his Thunderbolts. And I mean, Thunderbolt from a Raichu is a scary premise, right? Like that's horrifying. We do not wanna be catching one of those. So I'm trying to figure out like what the best course of action is gonna be. I was thinking about implementing the Pikachu strategy that I've got going on, which is just to say Thunder Wave, set up double teams, and then just like whittle it down. But you know what I mean? It's still kind of sketchy. I wonder if Hypnosis will actually land. I want to see here. That's so much damage. It's a crit. Okay. And I missed the hypnosis. Feels bad. Okay, let me switch back out to mute. Like I said, this Raticate is kind of horrifying. I think I'm going to go ahead and just Psychic it off my screen, hopefully. Don't crit me again. Okay, good. Sergeant says, we just had our friend's Christmas party. It was fun. We watched Muppet Family Christmas. Oh, that's awesome, Sarchamp. What a wonderful little festive holiday event, if you will. That's fun. I like it. I like it. Is that one of your favorite Christmas films, Starchamp? I would be curious. I've actually never seen that one, believe it or not, even though I know that everyone talks about how good it is. I have not. I've not. My family was never big into the Muppets. And frankly, I've seen very little of them, in general. So, but I've heard that is like a pretty regular, pretty well enjoyed Christmas special. Okay, all healed up. Very good. Glad we got through that Raticate. That was admittedly a little bit scary. I know I didn't emote much while I was fighting it, but I assure you that I was actually quite terrified in that one. Okay, cool. So with that in mind, we can scurry. So this lady down here, the Officer Jenny, won't give us Squirtle until we beat Vermilion City. That will be like the next big thing to grab for certain, because we are short a Blastoise at the moment. So we can grab that and get ourselves Blastoise all chalked up on the board. Let's see. Do I want to come out and fight things here? Or do I want to go do SS Hand first? I guess I could come out here and fight. Getting a lot of experience before we take on Blue is probably a good idea. I'm actually kind of grateful based on the fact that I am so sleepy because of my being kept up last night. That most of today is just kind of be fighting trainers. Because it's something that I can just sort of be mellow about. Oh gosh, there goes my voice. Ah, sorry. It's something that I can just kind of be mellow about, which is pretty nice. But yeah, I got to imagine that I must sound like super stinking tired. I do apologize for that. I did not give her. I got like maybe 4 hours of sleep, so I'm just kind of vibing here. Okay, Ekans goes down. Very good. Crashel hits level 21. Yeah, like it's crazy how much they jack up Surge's Raichu to accommodate for the fact that they do actually only have him use that Raichu, because they're just trying to emulate the anime, to be fair. But like still, it's kind of horrifying. Level 28 is what we're working towards here. Startip says, oh no, Liz has become the sleepy. I have, yeah. I was not able to get a whole lot of great sleep last night because there was a really bad storm. It was rattling around my window panes and knocking stuff over in my backyard. All sorts of spooky junk that kept me up all night. It was very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Okay, let me switch out to Lemongrass here. I can't really do a whole lot against the Sandshrew with Clooney. Okay, and hit it with the Vine Whip. Okay, very nice. Okay, Zubat. That is something that Clooney can deal with. Starks says, oh, that's no fun, my sympathies. Yeah, it was pretty rough, but it's all good. I just sort of, because I was basically, like, I came to the realization that I just wasn't gonna get a whole lot of sleep until it got, like, at least semi-quieter. Which it did eventually, thankfully. It, like, towards, like, 5:30 or so, it finally settled down out there to the point where I was able to fall asleep. But yeah, I was just sort of derping around on YouTube for a little while, just sort of, you know, it was like just one of those, like, I don't want to be up right now, but if I'm gonna be up, I might as well do something sort of things, you know what I mean? So yeah, it was a bit unfortunate, but that's just how it goes sometimes. I think that the most irritating part of it was just the idea that it's just like, dang it, I have to, like, stream tomorrow. Like, why does it have to do this now? Grr. But that's alright. I'll live. I'll live. I'll probably take just a teeny tiny little baby nap after stream, and then I'll be right as rain, hopefully. What level does Pikachu get Thunderbolt in Pokemon Yellow? I remember that it is actually earlier than you'd expect. I don't remember exactly when. Also, we went to sleep, and I don't like that. Do I have any awakenings? I don't think I do. I sure don't. Unfortunate. I guess I can... I guess I'll just try and wake up. Are you spamming Hypnosis? No, you're gonna go for Bubble. Okay. Well, come on, wake up, Clooney. Oh, hey there, Pingu. How's it going? I hope that's not the case there, Pingu. Yeah, how you doing, buddy? It's wonderful to see you again. I was wondering where you had run off to. So, always a pleasure. Oh, come on, Clooney. Alright, I gotta switch. Let's go to Lemongrass. Pinky says I ran off to school. Ah, yes, the school. School will eat up your time. It certainly will. So I do get it. Well, I hope school's going well. No school on Wednesday. Yeah, I hear that a lot of different schools are doing some unusual schedules due to the whole pandemic thing. So that's interesting. Come on, wake up, Lemongrass. Oh my god, this dude spamming Hypnosis just makes me very, very sad. It's making me sleepy. I'm already sleepy, and this guy's spamming Hypnosis. Feels bad. Come on, Lemongrass, wake up. Wake up. Oh my goodness. Gen 1 sleep 2 is the worst. Because we actually do have to eat a turn to wake up. Come on, Lemongrass. There we go. Don't Hypnosis me. Good. Get out of here, Poliwag. Giving me so much trouble. Alright, very good. Okay, Horsey. Horsey should not have Hypnosis, thankfully. It just goes for Bubble. That's fine. That is totally fine. Yeah, I've heard about all sorts of weird schedules like that, Pingu, though. Like, I was gonna say, my little sister had like a thing where she was going in for like half days as well. I don't understand the point of a half day of school. I really don't. I mean, I don't want to sound like this, like, you know, I don't want to sound like an old fuddy-duddy or anything, but like, I don't know, it just feels like, you know, like, what's the point? You know what I mean? Like, because I feel like kids are just naturally not gonna retain information if they're like, oh, today will be short. I'll just get through, but I just, you know, I won't pay attention and it won't even matter because there's not even time to retain information, in my opinion. So like, I don't get it. I think I will take Sunspore over Sleep Powder. I think I will. Also, Lemongrass is gonna start evolving now. I think I gotta be ready to mash B. Yeah, that's what I thought. No, Lemongrass, you're just a little baby Bellsprout. Pinky says I've been out of school, out of a school place for 2.5 to 3 years until 2019, and I'm still on a three-quarter day. Oh, crazy, crazy. Oh, StarChamp looked it up for me. Thank you, StarChamp. Pikachu gets Thunderbolt at level 26. Very cool to know. Yeah, in that case. Well, because I was going to say, I know that Surge is going to give us the TM for Thunderbolt. Maybe I should hold on to it then, because if Pikachu just gets it by level up that early, maybe we ought to just wait for it. We don't need it super quickly or anything like that, so I guess that's fine. That seems reasonable. Yeah, thanks for checking in on that, StarChamp. Appreciate it. Alright, let's see here. Yep, Clooney can stay out front. Let's put Lemongrass here, so we're all nice and sorted. Okay, cool. And yeah, hands, we just gotta get hands up 4 more levels to get minimized. If I recall correctly, someone said 24 was when it got that yesterday. So, get hands up to 24, then we can drop a moonstone on it, and it'll be a lot of. It will be a lot of. Yeah, yeah, the thing I said. Um, it'll be progress. That's the word I was looking for. Gosh, I really am so sleepy. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sleepy. No, Drowsy, we don't want you. Go away. We don't want a dang old Drowsy. Team hands or team feet? I feel like I should avoid that question, frankly, Pingu, for reasons. I guess I'll go team hands because we got the Clefable named Hands. All right, Nidoran. We can handle that. Give it a Thunder Shock. Startune says if it's anything like here, there's a minimum amount of hours the school has to fulfill. See, I really just don't understand that though, Star Champ, because it's like, also I need to switch here. This is horrifying. I just don't understand like having a quota for something like that. Like, isn't the entire point of school to like have the kids learn, right? That is the objective. Why is it based on like arbitrary set times and quotas and stuff like that? Shouldn't it just be like based on like providing the appropriate amount of education? Like regardless of how you have to do it, right? Whether it's like, you know, assigning extra homework or like whatever the case, like that's the important part, right? Is like that they actually retain information. I just don't understand. I don't understand what the purpose is of just like going in and then like, oh well, since it's only a half day, I'm just gonna put on a video. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause that's typically like, I mean, granted, not in every case, but in my experience for half days at school, like growing up, like typically the teacher just didn't give a shit on those kind of days. So I don't know if maybe the pandemic has like kind of changed that. Maybe they have been forced to do important stuff on half days, but my experience, it was always a breeze. It was always a breeze. So, oh no, double kick! Oh no. Okay, hold up. I think we're okay because that only hits twice. As long as he doesn't crit or anything. Yeah, we're good. We're good. That scared me. Oh god, that scared me so much. Completely shattered what I was thinking about. Yeah, double dick kick. Yeah, no, it was unfortunate. I am not a fan. Okay, let me switch back into Mew. None of that, Nidorino. None of that. Okay, take out the Nidorino. Whew! Spooky, spooky stuff, you guys. Spooky, spooky stuff. Hey, no worries, Pingu. Thanks for stopping on by, buddy. It was nice to see you again. We'll see you next time you have some free time, okay? Okay. Let's put hands out front, but also I'm gonna go heal. I'm gonna go heal because we're getting bodied a little bit. All right, let's boom. Sonic speed. Very good. Very good. Starchip says, nope, the point of school, at least the model that we use, is to produce factory workers to repeat repetitive tasks. Oof, feels kind of bad, Starchamp. Feels kind of bad. Yeah, no, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna get like super political or anything while I'm just playing some nice wholesome Pokemon. But what I will say is just that, yeah, like there's some problems with the school system in the good old US of A. And I'm sure, honestly, like I can't imagine, like, cause like I said, my little sister's in school, and she's you know, I can't imagine that she's getting the proper education that she needs under the circumstances, and like the fact that there was just like no like actual like proper plan in place to like ensure that things would work functionally, just kind of goes to show just how unprepared and how you know, unproductive schooling in this country really is. It feels pretty bad. It feels pretty bad. But like I said, I won't dwell on that. I'm not trying to get political. Let's take on this gambler instead. We'll show him hands. Like, hey, look at these digits. Don't put me to sleep. No. Alright. Ooh, we wake up immediately. Nice. Nothing quite like turn 1 wake up, I gotta say. Finish it off. Very good. Okay, next up we have an Oddish. We'll stay in. We'll stay in. I can just hit it with strength. Yeah, I will be happy when we get that Clefable, though, just to have something that's a little bit bulkier. I feel so fragile with the Clefairy. Also, I think that Absorb just screwed me out of my 2-hit KO. Yep, just barely. And you gave me the Poison Powder, you rude, rude friend. Okay, very good. We'll go ahead and heal off that poison before we even take a single step. Because I'm pretty sure, yeah, we have antidotes. Very good. Yeah, a few more trainers on this route, I think. Wait, isn't there... I guess where there was like a power guy down here. I must be crazy. Maybe it's this guy? I always forget that there's like a crap ton of trainers around this route. I think there's been times in the past where we just haven't even bothered fighting these trainers either, which is kind of nutty when you think about it. But I feel like we kind of need it on this one, because like I said, Surge is incredibly strong in yellow version. So yeah, we gotta be careful. Starches is fair. I'll just wrap it up with saying that I'm a big proponent of more personalized and individualized learning. I can agree to that. I got something similar to that with my education, which was kind of nice. Granted, it didn't wind up helping in the end because I did actually wind up dropping out, but still. I went to an alternative school that was, it was a very, like, how do I explain this? So it was a school, schools are schools, they have regulations, all that junk, but because they, like, knew that, like, all the kids didn't give a shit about school, like, they kind of, like, they were very informal. Like, it was very just, like, we want to help you as long as you want to be helped, sort of a thing. Which was actually kind of refreshing, honestly. Sadly, towards the end of my senior year, they started getting a little bit more standard, I guess, like, standardized. Which is, honestly, probably a big part of the reason I did wind up dropping out in the end. But, yeah. Very interesting. What a difference. What a difference, like, having it feel less, drone bees, and how like making everyone feel like they actually matter can, like, actually make a difference for the education aspect. So yeah, very fascinating stuff, Star Champ. That's for certain. Okay, I need to go out into. God, I'm really nervous about hands right now, so I definitely gotta switch. Let's go to Clooney. I keep forgetting this is not a steel type, so I can actually send in Clooney and go for, like, quick attacks and stuff. Not a steel type. Not a steel type yet. Granted, that still didn't do a whole lot of damage. That's unfortunate. Maybe I should set up. Maybe I will. Go for Thunder Wave, which actually works on you hilariously. I should also heal. I do have potions, right? Oh no, I don't. Unfortunate. Okay, well, we're gonna switch then. Not optimal, but that is okay. That is okay. You might say I have shaky hands. You could say that, Star Champ. You could say that. I feel bad kind of spamming the Mew a little bit, but hey, we gotta do what we gotta do sometimes, right? Okay, Magnemite. Maybe we should, like, switch hands in and then switch out back to Mew again. At least, like, split the XP for Mew so that it's, like, getting some benefit. I think that's what I'll do for the rest of this trainer. Go hit the Pokemon Center again. I gotta go pick up potions too. I gotta have some potions on hand. I really do. And since we're not even using any of our money on Pokeballs this playthrough for the most part, so, like, there's really no reason why I shouldn't just be loading up on potions where I can. That only makes sense. Ooh, Magneton scares me though. Maybe I'll just stay in on the Magneton. I thought it was gonna be 3 Magnemites, but there's a Magneton. I will just stay in with the Mew. I am not trying to take a crazy like Thunderbolt out of nowhere or something like that. Sonic Boom. Okay, that's 20 damage, right? 20 raw. Yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. And we'll finish it up. Very good. Magneton goes down. Not too shabby. Alright. Okay, let's... I haven't been to the Pokemon Center quite a few times at this point, but I think there's like 2 trainers or so left on this route that I want to fight. And then we'll go and hit the SS Hand. That is next on the chopping block. No real reason for us to even go into Diglett's Tunnel, unless I wanted to like grind with Poliwag or Bellsprout, frankly, because you know obviously very easy grinding spot for those for water and grass Pokemon. But with that said, like we don't need a Diglett or Dugtrio encounter. There's not really anything worth going and grabbing over on the other side. So yeah, we can, at least not anything that would benefit us in this playthrough, I mean. So yeah, we'll just, we'll finish up these last 2 trainers, then we'll pop into the SS Anne, and then we'll fight Surge, and then we'll move on. It'll be great. It will be great. I do apologize for sort of being a little bit low energy. Admittedly, like, my eyes are they're very, like, you know, like, fuzzy, you know what I mean? You know, like, the like, didn't get enough sleep level of fuzzy. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna keep powering through. I may or may not make it a shorter stream. I guess we'll see how I'm feeling once we get to around the 2-hour mark. But at the very least, that's the bare minimum that I'll stream for. I'll at least go for the full 2 hours, and hopefully make it okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need a nap after this one though. Naturally, with my standard level of luck, the storm basically has completely like died. Like since now that I'm awake, now that I'm needed to be awake, the storm is completely gone. You know, no noise at all outside. So you know, now that I can't sleep, it's you know, just my luck, right? Just my luck. It only rages whenever I'm trying to sleep. Storm says you see floaties. Yep, I got the floaties. Yep, definitely got the floaties. It is super lame, Starchamp, I gotta say. I'm trying not to be like I'm also trying not to be like super whitey about it, but like, dang it, I'm sleepy. I'm so sleepy. Okay though, we're living. We're living. Alright, finish it off there, Hands. You're doing very good. You're very close to the level we want you to be. Ooh, Eradicate. No, we gotta switch for that one. We gotta switch for Eradicate. Not trying to play that game. Let's go to Feathers. Ooh, you know what I did do last night? One of the things that I did while I was not sleeping. I rediscovered. Like, I guess I never truly forgot about them or anything, but I did rediscover one of my favorite musical artists from my youth. I don't know why the mood struck me or why it even popped into my head. I was listening to Evanescence. I freaking love Evanescence. Fantastic band. And yeah, I was listening to them like crazy last night. I listened to like all their old like super popular songs, and I was like, man, I do remember why these were so like popular. Like they're good. Like, oh god, I love Evanescence so much. And yeah, I think I want to get a hold of one of their. I think I heard that they got a new album, like really recently. So that's pretty cool. I want to look into that. I like Evanescence. I was singing along to them last night. It was really nice. Alright, you got a Voltorb for us, huh? Ooh, that's unfortunate for Feathers, actually. I should probably switch. Let's go into Lemongrass? Yeah, Lemongrass. We'll do Rap Shenanigans. I don't really know what else to do against the Voltorb. Just don't like self-destruct, okay? Starchip says, they're a good group. I need to listen to them again. Yeah, super, super good. Yeah, I was listening to, naturally, like, you know, everyone knows Bring Me to Life, but, and, you know, I did listen to that one. I love that song, but, like, I was listening to some of their other songs, too. My Immortal, freaking Everybody's Fool. Yeah, like, a whole bunch of just, like, their, you know, like, great, great, great songs from back in the day. It was really nice. It was really nostalgic for me, because I used to listen to those in the... That was one of those bands that I would hear all the time on the radio, and then also my mother had a CD um, that she listened to all the time, like like almost every time we would go out to like the store or whatever, it would just be in the player already in the car, and so we'd listen to it on the way to the store. And I eventually like it was like I know all the words now. It was fun. I still didn't go get potions, did I? Dang it. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Let's go back into Clooney here, and we'll finish off the Voltorb, and then I'll go get some potions, because I didn't do it before. Like, well, actually, I mean, I will still go get them, but I think this is the last trainer too, so we at least there's that. Okay, Magnemite. Dang it. I guess I'll just stay in. Let's do the funny thing, I guess, on this Magnemite. While I whittle it down. Okay, second double team. Do one more. Okay. Surely you can't hit me now. We'll start whittling you down with the quick attacks. Oh, of course you land one, but that's just a fluke, right? It only happened the once. Ooh, actually, is this 3-hit KO? I didn't think it was gonna be that decent. Also, you did hit me with another tackle, and that makes me angry. Okay, cool. Magnemite goes down. Very good. Okay, so yeah, I'm pretty sure that's everyone on this route, so we can just go ahead and scurry on back and heal, grab those potions, and let's hit up the SS Anne. I think that should do just fine. Alright, get some speed up. Ooh, too fast. Too fast. Too far, too fast. Oopsie poopsie. Alright, let me... Where am I going? Heal. Heal. There we go. Beautiful. Hey, let's hit the mark. Oh, get out of my way. Alright, do you have super potions yet? That would actually be kind of nice if you did. You do. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. We'll take 10 of those. You don't even sell regular potions. Okay. I guess that's all we need. I'll take a couple of awakenings for now. We will eventually not need them because we'll get that that Poke Flute, but that's pretty far off from this point. So let's do this thing. Let's see, who do I want to lead with? Actually, honestly, Feathers is fine. Let's pop on into the SS Anne. We got some more trainers to beat up, and frankly, a lot of them too. I always forget until I'm actually like at the SSN just how many trainers there actually is. There's like three full floors of trainers. Kind of insane. Kind of insane. Okay, so yeah, we of course want to come down here. There's also so many items on this place. So many items on the SSN. It's kind of nice. Max potion. Some of which are some decent TMs, as I recall, so that'll be pretty good. One of them's Body Slam. Probably give that to Clefairy, frankly. Well, then again, we already have Strength, so maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I'll save that for someone else. Maybe... Does Pidgey... I forget, does Pidgeot get Body Slam in Gen 1? I really don't recall. I really don't recall. If it does, I'll give it to Pidgeotto, but I also wouldn't be surprised if it doesn't, because you know, birds have like hollow bones, so maybe they don't want to be body slamming things. At least that would make logical sense anyway. Birds also can't summon tornadoes, so what do I know? What do I know about science? Alright, horsey's down. Shelter. Staying. It might have icicle whatever, but some sort of ice move, I mean, but I think we'll be okay. Ooh, we missing fly. Feels bad. 90%, ladies and gentlemen. 90%. Oh, the withdrawal is probably going to screw us here, I think. Yeah, unfortunate. Also, unlike the remake, there's not someone to heal here, so I do actually have to walk back all the way to the Pokemon Center if I want to heal. Feels pretty bad. Alright, Feathers hits 22. Tentacles coming out. Let's go into Clooney. Clooney the second. Okay, yeah, don't supersonic me. I'm always very pleased when I see moves like that miss. I'm just like, haha. Okay, cool. Because I know we're gonna be fighting a lot of water types here as well. Let me go ahead. I'll switch. I'm gonna put Clooney out front, I think. Okay, very good. Startup says Pidgeot does not seem to get body slam. Unfortunate, unfortunate. It makes sense, like I said, birds have hollow bones, so like it would be kind of weird if they did get body slam, but I was hoping just because it would be stab. But it does make sense. It does make sense, to be clear. So that's alright, that's alright. I just remember that that's definitely, I'm pretty sure we get body slam, the TM for it on this boat, so that's what I was kind of hoping, but I don't know. We could also just hold on to it, give it to someone else at, you know, some point. Maybe I'll give it to Poliwhirl. I bet you Poliwhirl gets it. So that wouldn't be too bad. Okay, cool. Next up. Swap into, I guess Crashell's fine. What do you have? Do you have any non-water moves? You don't. I do need to get some variety. Honestly, I might actually teach it Body Slam when we get it. I don't remember exactly where it's at, but I think it's coming up, so yeah, I'll probably teach it Body Slam. I guess we'll do Lemongrass for now. We can hit water Pokemon for super effective, and those tentacles we can hit for neutral at least, so. Ether, not too bad. We'll fight this guy. Burbs just drop on top of you. Yeah, it's true. It's true, Star Champ. I hope I'm not jinxing anything by saying this. I feel like I totally am, but I'm going to say it anyway, and hopefully not regret it later. I hope that we are able to get Feathers here into the Hall of Fame. It'll be really, really cool to have like an entire evolutionary line in the Hall of Fame. I'm looking forward to the idea of it. I am looking quite forward to it. It's a super solid line to get out of the way too, because you know Pidgey is so common in like multiple generations. So it's just like, yeah, we will just never have to worry about a Pidgey again for the rest of however long the Foreverlocke takes, which is going to be a while. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay. Bubble. And finish off the horsey. Another horsey. I also, on the note of Pokemon that I really, obviously I hope all of our Pokemon get into the Hall of Fame here. That's of course the goal, but like, certainly there are Pokemon that stand out as like, gosh, I really hope we can get them into the Hall of Fame. The other one on this particular team would be Mew. We have tried to use Mew so many times, and frankly, Mew has like carried our teams in previous playthrough. Like, absolutely carried our teams. But it keeps like getting killed. It just keeps getting killed for like really, really silly reasons. So I do hope that we are able to somehow. I do hope that we're somehow able to get Mew into the Hall of Fame this time. We've been waiting. We've been waiting on that one. We still haven't gotten a single one of our mythical mons into the Hall of Fame yet. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Wait, hold on. Did I read that right? 22. Okay, yeah. 22. We'll switch out to you. Be really nice if we could. I know Body Slam is around here somewhere. I hope it's like coming up. StarTip says it's also called Lean On in Japanese, which seems to imply that the Pokemon is a mob. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, actually quite fascinating. StarChamp. That is always interesting to see what like the direct translations are to Pokemon moves. Very cool stuff. Very, very cool stuff. Lean On, huh? I suppose Body Slam is an appropriate translation, even if it's a little bit divided from its original meaning. Still, I like Body Slam. I like Body Slam. That poison thing would be super effective in Gen 6, but not here. Not here, where we've got a normal type Clefairy. Ooh, we taking it right out with the strength. Very good. Sorry, you. We'll switch out. We'll switch into Lemongrass, I guess? Lemongrass is already appropriately leveled, but it'll make for easy work with Vine Whip. So that is okay in my book. Tackle. Alright, beautiful. Staryu goes down. Okay. Body Slam? I know it's coming up. It's coming up. TM44, I think that's Rest. Isn't it? Yeah, that's Rest. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Ooh, that's right, I'm poisoned. Okay, yeah, let me antidote up real quick. Where'd it at? There we go. Antidote. No poison. Yeah, Body Slam must be on the other floor. Alright, well, a couple more guys to fight at the very least. Let's do it. Like I said, we gotta get that XP. We gotta get that XP. I'm nervous about Surge. To be clear, our Poliwag and our Pidgeotto are probably not gonna see any play against Surge, but some combination of Pikachu and Mew, maybe Bellsprout with the Wrap shenanigans. Although I don't really want to chance that. Like Thunderbolt from a Raichu, I will be resistant, of course, on Lemongrass, but that's still gonna be an absurd amount of damage. Yeah, the early game Raichu is horrifying. I have lost Pokemon to Surge's Raichu in a yellow Nuzlocke before, so I am not playing games. Okay, let me go into let me go into Clooney. Peekaboo, yep. Peekaboo should be the key to victory, I feel. Honestly, like, if we can get the Thunder Wave off immediately, that wouldn't be too bad. I think he goes for, like, an X attack, too. Like, an X attack or an X special or something like that. So, maybe we could take advantage of his wasted turn. But at the same time, like, if it is, like, an X special, I don't remember exactly what he leads with. But, yeah, honestly, regardless, kind of horrifying. Okay, Tentacool goes down. Not too bad. Staryu. We'll stay in. Water gun. Okay, we're a little low on health here. I think I will go ahead and drop the super potion at this point. Alright, and we'll finish off the Staryu with another Thundershock. If there is one lovely benefit to playing just regular old Gen 1, it's that Pokemon like Pikachu can actually put in some work in Gen 1, unlike, I feel like a lot of the later generations, like, Pokemon's just gotten too advanced for, like, under evolved Pokemon to like really flourish all that well. There are some exceptions, of course, and the Eviolite does help, but I feel like Gen 1 is truly like the best region for using under evolved Pokemon, just in general. So kind of nice, because yeah, I feel like Poliwhirl and Pikachu will both, like once our Poliwag is a Poliwhirl, of course, I feel like both of them are going to continue to put in like at least decent work, right? So that's kind of nice. That's kind of nice. A nice part of the Gen 1 experience, I feel. All right, and Hands hits 22. Ooh, so close. So stinking close to getting that minimize and getting that Clefable. That's what we want to see. I'm just curious if we had a rare candy, but we don't. Alright, let me... I want to get Crash Shield to level up, but at the same time I know it's just going to be more water types, so maybe I'll just lead with Clooney here. Alright, what do you got for us, Sailor? Oh no, of course you're the one that has a Machop. Gosh dang it. I'm not gonna switch I'm not gonna hard switch on a Machop. It'll hit my Poliwag really hard. Starchim says, yeah, but stats kept getting buffed, abilities and moves got more powerful, and limiting the power of base and stage 1 Pokemon. It's very true. It's very, very true. It is definitely a result of, yeah, the game's just being generally more advanced, and thusly, you know, fully evolved Pokemon are designed to be, you know, you're supposed to always go for them. Like there's really it's actually kind of surprising to me, and I wonder if they would ever actually do this. It's hard to say. I wonder if they would ever actually make it so that you can't press B to stop your Pokemon from evolving, just because like I feel like for most people it's a non-factor. So that is a fascinating idea, frankly. Yeah, just using unevolved Pokemon it's just gotten progressively harder and harder, just as a result of the game getting more advanced. Yeah, it's very interesting, very interesting. But I also suppose it is another part of what makes using unevolved Pokemon so challenging, such a fun additional challenge to things like this. Even if you're not Nuzlocking, just running a team that's all unevolved Pokemon is actually pretty fun and like kind of difficult. Especially in the later generations. So yeah, very cool stuff. Very, very cool stuff. That's one floor down. Let's go hit the Pokemon Center real quick. Heal on up, and then we'll progress. So far, so good. Haven't lost any team members, which is wonderful. I am pleased with that. Starts with, it's possible with the experience share always on. Who knows? I mean, that's true. Yeah, I bet you that aspect will will definitely help to a degree. I haven't done any, you know, I've done like the Nuzlocke for the Foreverlocke and Sword and Shield, but as far as like other Gen 8 situations like that, I haven't done any like Nuzlocks or anything yet, so I don't know. I'm not sure how easy it would be. That said, I have actually just kind of in my free time, like whenever I've had, you know, just want to like burn some time or whatever, I have actually been playing. I'm playing through Shining Pearl. Just for the, you know, for the fun. But I'm doing something I've never done before. It was actually suggested to me by my by our good friend Dapper Kirby. I'm actually doing a run where I use more than 6 Pokemon on, like, you know, my quote unquote team. Which is just to say that, like, instead of just relying on like a full team of 6 like I do in most playthroughs, I've been like rotating out between a team of 12. Gotta say, so far I'm loving it. I am like actually loving it so far. It's pretty cool. It really does, like, honestly, it helps balance out the experience share problem quite a bit. So far I'm only like 2 badges in, but it's been kind of cool. It's been kind of cool just like having like this wide variety of Pokemon to use, and then like I said, like the level curve balances out that way because the experience share is always on in that game. And it works out to the point that I don't know, it feels like that's the way you're like almost supposed to play. It's just like, yeah, instead of just the team of 6, you rotate between a team of 12. It sucks that you have to do that just to make the game, you know, balanced, but you know, it do be that way sometimes, I guess. Also, these critical hits, though. Ember? You went for Ember on my water type, you fool. You still got a crit, though, so that's interesting. Catch the surf. But yeah, no, I gotta say, I may do that more often than I used. Well, obviously, like I said, I've never done it before. I might do that more often than not going forward because it is kind of a cool idea, especially with the box link, the thing that lets you access the box from anywhere. Really does like make it like a really accessible idea. So I've been enjoying it. Sergeant says, huh, I unintentionally do that in a lot of versions, which might explain why I'm never over leveled. Yeah, no, like, most people, Star Champ, most people only ever really run with a team of 6 at most. In fact, a lot of people I know run with, like, teams of 3. And so, yeah, like, they'll get, like, super duper over leveled, like, really, really easily. So, yeah, it's fascinating. The way I've always done it with just a team of 6, like I'll have my team of 6, and that'll be basically like my main focus for the whole playthrough. I've never done like any like rotating in or out. Like if I pick something and I put it on my team, it usually stays there. So yeah, it's an all new experience for me, and it's actually been quite fascinating. Yeah, I'm doing a team of 12 in Shining Pearl, and I'm also playing it where between those 12 Pokemon, I have every type accounted for with no duplicates. So I specifically like picked out the Pokemon that I knew I was going to use for the playthrough, and made sure that all 18 types are there. But there's no duplicates, there's no redundant types. Yeah, so it's kind of cool. I've been enjoying it. Okay, finish off this Nidoran there, Crashel. Level up. Nice. I told you guys, I've got a sixth sense for that sort of thing these days. It's kind of nice. Nidoran female. Let's go into feathers. Give it the fly. Oh, boom. Ooh, you living though. Alright, finish it with the quick attack. Sarchamp says, but there's literally a million trillion Pokemon to play. How do you limit yourself to 3 babies? I know, it's crazy. Well, the main thing is just that I'm like, I feel like I'm weird in this regard. Like that not a whole lot of people can do this, but I'm the kind of person who can literally just play Pokemon over and over and over again without a break. Like I did play a little bit of Pokemon like while I was away from the Foreverlocke, but like in a less tense way. You know what I mean? So I wasn't Nuzlocke or anything. So like I am the kind of person who can just play Pokemon. I mean, if 24 playthroughs basically back to back is any indication, I can just play Pokemon indefinitely. So because of that, I've used most Pokemon, like here and there. Like there's some exceptions. I do point them out when I'm like, oh, I've never used this line before. But for the most part, I've used most Pokemon, and that's just how it goes. So should I have switched? Double kick. Okay. Ooh, we're a little in the discomfort zone, I gotta say here. But I think we're okay. We can just super potion up, and then we should be fine. Right, I'll be very excited when we get to the Poliwhirl. That'll be nice. Poison Sting. Oh, you're so annoying. You're so annoying, Nidoran. Catch the surf and go down, my friend. Cool. You drop that antidote immediately as well. None of that. Beautiful. Alright, now let's beat up your sister after we take your stuff. TMO8, I think that must be Body Slam. Hold up. Yep, that's the one. Alright, on to, yes, Crashel can learn it. I'm gonna give it to Crashel. Hands already has stab, like a strong stab move and strength. And we don't have any non-water moves on Crashel, so definitely want to make sure we get that. Okay, now we'll fight this girl. And probably after this fight, I'm gonna need to go get a refill on coffee. If there's ever a day where I definitely need to have some good amount of caffeine in my system, it is a day where I got like no sleep. So yeah, definitely gonna need to be a thing. Okay, and water gun. Beautiful. Well done, Crashel. Alright, another Nidoran. Don't poison me, dang it. Don't do it. I do like Nidoran. I like Nidoran's Pokemon Yellow Spray. It's just really nice. It's really nice and pleasing. Scratch. And water gun. Ooh, you live in though. Feels bad. Don't poison me. I'll be so angry. Okay, good. I missed the water gun. Grrr. Come on. There we go. Just get out my face, Nidoran. Just get out. Probably go hit the Pokemon Center after this one. Just to be safe. I think that's all the trainers on this floor? I want to say? Maybe there's one more. No, that's the last door there is I'm pretty sure it's the International Police guy, right? Yep, that's the one. So yeah, let's, since we finished another floor, let's go hit the Pokemon Center again. And then we will, I think we'll have the deck, and then we'll have the one last floor with a few more trainers in it. And then we'll be good. We'll take on Blue, hopefully with little to no effort, but that's also what I said going into the Blue at the Nugget Bridge fight, so we'll definitely just need to play it safe either way. I also got to figure out who's going to learn Cut, because someone's going to have to know Cut for us to get into the gym. Very unfortunate, but very, very true. That's kind of one of the downsides to having a Mew on the team, is that if nothing else, we will be required to teach Cut to the Mew, because Mew gets every TM and HM. All right. Let's go stuff this turkey. Ooh, God, oh, Pikachu breakdancing, my word. Okay, here we are, back once again. And, yeah, I'm pretty sure we can go down here. This is the kitchen, right? And we can grab ourselves a Great Ball. Grab ourselves a Great Ball right here. Nope, not there. There. That's the one. I was close. It would have been really cool. I would have looked like a real gamer. But that's okay. Okay, yeah, we'll come here. And then, yeah, we come over yonder through this little stairs here. And, yeah, we'll hit the deck. Do we want to lead with... Yeah, Crashel could stay out front. That's fine. Now that we got Body Slam, we can handle some of the water types with next to no issue, probably. Okay, so yeah, we'll give you the Surf. Easy, critical hit, baby. Looking good. Tentacle will stay in and we will Body Slam. Acid, okay. Not too bad. Tentacles down. I was feeling the level up there. I almost said it, but then I didn't want to... I wasn't 100% sure. I was feeling the level up, though. Okay, cool. So there's Crashel all squared away. Let's go into Feathers next. We'll take on... I think there's one other trainer here who wants to fight. this guy. Let's do a little jig. Yes, I remember this guy. I remember you. It's like I've played Gen 1 a time or two. Alright, give it the fly. Are we in one-shot territory yet? I've been kind of sad that a lot of our super effective moves just don't kill. Alright, cool. We are in one-shot territory, finally. Very good. Shelter, we stay in. We stay in, we fly at the shelter. Ooh, the withdrawal is definitely gonna bite me in the butt here, probably. Ooh, god, you really ate that up. Oh, supersonic. No! Alright, let me give it the quick attack. See how much damage that does. Oof. Okay, well, I've officially lost my patience with this shoulder. I ain't playing games. Let's go into Clooney. Alright, beautiful. Shelter goes down. Not too shabby at all. Okay, there's the deck. We should have a couple more trainers on this floor over here that I'll go and fight real quick. And then I'll probably go heal one more time before we take on blue, just to play it safe. Just to play it on the safe side. Don't fully recall which rooms are which. No, you're just the guy who shows me a Snorlax. This room... Okay, these guys fight. These guys definitely fight. Okay, cool. Let's do it. Goldeen. Up into the air. Section says Sleepy Lids is vicious. I was gonna say I have been very aggressive, haven't I? Yeah, I'm curious, Star Champ. Do I sound tired? I feel like I sound tired, and I'm kind of curious about it. There's not a whole lot I can do about it either way. I'm just curious. All right, Tentacool. Let's go into Clooney. Oh, that's right. I need to go get more coffee. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. I need to. I gotta try my best here. I really do. Supersonic, why? Why do you do this to me? Come on, Clooney. Dang it. That's too much damage. What the hell? Oh no. Hold up. Luckily, I can potion. Attack continues, that's fine. Why was that so much damage? The heck? Come on, Clooney. That's too much damage. What the heck? Acid? Okay, maybe we should switch. Yeah, I'm gonna switch. Oh, the defense fell. That's... Well, no, that doesn't make sense. I don't know. I don't know. Out to Mew we go. Clooney's having a little bit of a hard time. Spectrum says, a little, like, I wouldn't say this, say you sound tired, you sound more reserved. I see, but there is a noticeable difference then. That's at least, noteworthy, I feel. Oh, come on, we just can't break through this stupid confusion. Come on, Mew. My god. Just one of those kind of days, isn't it? Oh boy. Just break through. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Oh boy, it is one of those kind of days, isn't it? Just go down, Tentacool. Thank you. Ah, goodness gracious. Okay, cool. Clooney hits 23. Beautiful. I love to see it. Here comes Goldeen. Let's go into Lemongrass. Give it the Vine Whip. Hope. Ooh, Peck. I didn't think about that. Oh, it's a crit. Yeah, that's kind of what I was worried about there. Not gonna kill. Alright, we gotta switch again. Feels bad. Let's go to Crash Hill. Oh, Espionator's here. Espionator says, for some reason as a kid, I loved using Tentacruel on my team, even when I picked the water type starter. I mean, I get it. I've done that before too, Espionator. Yeah. You know, team variety is suggested but not required, right? Like you can use whatever Pokemon you think is the coolest. And yeah, I double up on types all the time, frankly. Like even like outside of the Foreverlocke, so. Oh yes, thank you, Star Champ. Thank you for the reminder. Coffee. Yeah, I do need to go get some more coffee real quick, or I'm gonna fall asleep on you guys. Yeah, real quick, I'm gonna go on standby, and just go get a quick refill on coffee because yeah, I am very sleepy today. So yeah, I will be right back, you guys. Okay, I have returned. Thank you all for waiting. Let's see. Espionator says I'll stick with Jasmine tea, to be honest. Ooh, Jasmine tea sounds quite tasty, Espionator. I could go for some of that myself. Starship says hot cocoa for me. Can't stand the smell of coffee. Ooh, that's sad. I get it though. Yeah, not for everyone. I do understand, Starchamp. Okay, let's see here. Let's get hands out front. We'll fight this guy. Starchamp says, oh, question of the day. For the question of the day, Starchamp says, I have this thought for an Australian region of one of the box legendaries being a giant dinosaur, and the other being akin to the Yowie, a Bigfoot-like creature. Didn't know how to juxtapose them though. That's a fun idea. Yeah, that's a fun idea. I like it. One that's more humanoid, I guess, and then one more that's reptilian. Sounds kind of sounds like a cool premise. Sounds like a very, very cool premise. Espionator says, have you ever tried Zip Fizz? I have not, Espionator. I don't even know what that is. I would be curious. Yeah, what is that? Give us the lowdown. Alright, let's see if we can finish off this Voltorb. Can we get a high roll? No, okay. Tackle. Okay. Alright, finish it off. Very good. Espionator says it's a sugar-free powder with about as much caffeine as a cup of coffee. Very sweet and also has tons of vitamins, especially B12. Interesting. That actually sounds super fascinating. So does it come in like little packets, or like how is it like stored? Like I'd be curious, cause if it's like in the like little like crystal light packets or whatever, I would that does sound interesting. That does sound interesting, because frankly, I'm not a huge fan of the taste of coffee. I drink it because it's like the cheapest option to get you like the most caffeine, if that makes sense. But I don't really like the taste of coffee. I drink it because I need to. Yeah, honestly, if I had some sort of tastier alternative, that would be great. That would make me very happy. Sarah says, Yowie is pronounced like Yowie. Got it. Oh, so you just assume that I know how to pronounce Yowie, huh, Star Champ? I see how it is. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Oh, okay, so it is in little packets. Very cool, Espionator. Yeah, I wonder what sort of price is it? I would be curious, because I would look into it, frankly. I would look into a tastier alternative to coffee. Would not be opposed to that. Okay, is there? I don't remember if there actually is any more trainers. I feel like there's not. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should at least heal real quick before I run gung ho into another battle. Get hands up there. Do you fight? No. Okay, cool. I feel like there isn't anymore. Well, just kidding. There's these two. I remember them now. But I think these two are the last ones. I'm pretty sure. Okay, Growlithe. Roar. Okay, unaffected. Very good. The free turn of strength. Yet another free turn of strength. Very good. Very good. Growlithe goes down. Hey, Hands hits level 23. Not too shabby. Ponyta's coming out. We will go into... I guess let's just go into Crashel. Because Lemongrass ain't trying to fight a Ponyta, and it's a little low on health, so kind of a double the reason to not send it out at the moment, frankly. Okay, cool. Ooh, rare candy, nice. We'll give that to... Actually, that works out well. I just give that to Lemongrass. Yeah, there we go. No, don't evolve. Oh, you know what? Dang it! I should have given that to Clefairy, huh? So that I could have gotten it up to 24 there. I could have gotten it up to 24 and then given it the moon. Ah, dang it! What's wrong with me? Grr. Well, you know what though? Actually, there's a rare candy I can go get. If I take a little detour, I can go to where you get flat. I think there's a rare candy down there. If I go through Diglett's tunnel, yeah, maybe I'll do that before I take on Surge. I'll go grab that rare candy because I think we're just about out of potential level ups here. Maybe we'll go grab that before we take on Surge so that we can get a Clefable, or so that we can get Minimize on our Clefairy, and then we can get Clefable afterwards. I think that's a good idea. Having the bulk will be nice. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and swap into Mew and fight this girl. Starter says your favorite anime are Yu Yu Hakusho and Nana. I felt safe that you could pronounce yaoi. I mean, I'm familiar with the term. Yeah, those are some of my favorite anime. Although I will, Nana is one of my favorites, but it's like probably like number 5 among my top 5, all things considered. Nana is really good though. Yu Yu Hakusho is actually legitimately my favorite anime though. I love Yu Yu Hakusho. I've watched it so many times and I adore it. I adore it. Yeah, My top 5 favorite anime, just in general, are probably Yu Yu Hakusho, followed by Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, followed by Death Note, followed by D Gray Man, followed by Nana. Those are my top 5. I love those shows. They're all very good. Oh wait, that's right. Yeah, no more trainers. I'm pretty sure. Check this last room here real quick. Yeah, no, they don't fight. I remember that. I remember always feeling like they look like they fight, but they don't. So yeah, let's really quickly. Oopsie, I think I went too far there. There we go. Yeah, let me go and heal real fast, and then we will come back, and then we will take on the rival. Ooh, or should I go get that rare candy first so we have Clefable? I think I do actually want to go do that real quick, you guys. Blue ain't going nowhere. We'll come back and fight him very soon. I want to go get that rare candy. I know it's very silly. It's very silly, and I had the opportunity, damn it. But I'm pretty sure that there's a rare candy at the end of that area on the other side of Diglett's tunnel, and I want to get it. Sergeant says, "Ooh, teaching Simple Beam to Lydia is super tempting." No, Simple Beam. What you trying to say there, Star Champ? Don't teach an Oddie no Simple Beam. There's only 3 moves that you need on your Audino, Star Champ. 4 if well, okay, yeah, I know exactly the 4 moves that you should have on your Audino. It should be Return, and then Toxic, and Double Team, and Protect. Because those are good moves. Alright, there we go. And let's power on through. Let's see. Can I? Yeah, I should be able to run away from just about everything in here. Oh no, except maybe that. Can't escape? Oh, that's not good. Just let me run. Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go into feathers real quick. Let me run. You can't hit me. Let me run. Okay, there we go. Whew, that was spooky. Starchin says, a few years ago, I'd probably have said D Greyman was in my top 5 too. It's so good, right? It's been a while. Admittedly, among all of them, that's the one that I've watched the least. Only because it's so long. I've watched Yu Yu Hakusho, Full Metal Alchemist, Brotherhood, Death Note, and Nana several times over. But I have only watched D Greyman all the way through one time. And then I've watched like a couple episodes here and there, like sporadically. I need to rewatch it again soon, though. I was thinking about doing that really soon, cause yeah, I really liked that show when I watched it. It was very good. Yeah, Return, Surf, Thunderbolt, and Dig. That's, I mean, solid set, honestly. Star Champ, solid set. Good variety, good variety. All right, get out of here, Diglett. And yeah, there should be, if my memory serves me correctly, if I walk all the way down here. Oh, I actually need cut. Oh, well, dang it. Okay, well then, in that case, yeah, we'll have to... Oh, man, that sucks. That sucks. In that case, we will have to come back after after we beat Blue. That's embarrassing. I totally forgot that you need to cut down there. I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. Okay, yeah, we'll have to beat Blue, get cut, then go back, get the rare candy, level up Clefairy, and then go get the Moonstone and evolve it. Oh man, I made that so much more complicated for myself than I needed to just by wasting that initial rare candy that I got. Feels bad. Feels bad. Oh well. It do be that way sometimes. Yep, Mew can lead, that's fine. Let's go fight Blue, shall we? Alright. We're coming for you, Blue. We're gonna make you taste the bitterness of defeat. Bonjour, Lids. Imagine seeing you here. Lids, were you really invited? So how's your Pokedex coming? I already caught 40 kinds, pal. Different kinds are everywhere. Crawl around in grassy areas. Thanks for the sound advice, my friend. Spearow. Okay, leading with a Spearow. It's gonna catch a fat Psychic. Not too bad. Very cool. Spearow goes right down. Mew hits level 24. Very good. Okay, next up is Ratata. Let's go into Feathers. Boom, hit it with the Fly. Ooh, beautiful. Loving these one-shots. Really am. Sandshrew is coming out. That is definitely a job for our good friend Crashel. We'll give it the Surf. Boom! One shot in this guy's whole dang team. Feels pretty good. Crashel hits level 24, one level away from evolution. Very, very nice. Eevee is coming out. We'll go into Clooney for that one. Starter on starter action. Very cool. We'll give it the Thunder Shock. Yeah, we're a couple levels away from so many helpful things. I gotta say, it's nice. Okay, Sand Attack. That's gonna be obnoxious. That's for certain. At least I got the paralysis off. That is nice. Okay, if you're gonna play games with me, I'll play games with you. How about that? How about that, Eevee? Enjoy your paralysis. Enjoy getting double teamed on. And if you're gonna waste my time with the accuracy shenanigans, then I'll waste time with your accuracy. How's that? Yeah, none of that. None of that. Go for the Thunder Shock. Alright, and finish it off, Clooney. One more. Ugh, dang it, dang it. There we go. Beautiful. Well done, Clooney. Huh. At least you're raising your Pokemon. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I am enjoying this team, frankly. It's a nice little team. It's looking good. Okay. So let's get Cut. Figure out who's gonna learn Cut. And yeah, I'm like 90% sure. It's gonna actually be really funny when I get all the way over there and there's not a rare candy there. But I'm like almost positive that there's a rare candy over there that we can go get. I usually skip it because it's just like, whatever. It's like kind of out of the way. But in this case, I want it because I would like to be able to have another bulky option against Lieutenant Surge if I need it. That would be ideal. So we got Cut. Actually, yeah, real quick. Let me see who can learn it. Is it just Mew? No, Lemongrass gets it. No, I actually don't want to put it on Lemongrass because I really like Wrap and also having Grass Stab. So yeah, I will just give it to Mew. Unfortunate, but we have a lot of moves we're not using on Mew anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Frankly, I'll just get rid of... I guess I'll get rid of Pound. Transform's kind of funny. I will probably eventually get rid of Transform, though, for something better. I think it only makes sense. Alright, let's get off of this boat. We have accomplished what we wanted to accomplish on this boat. Let's go get that rare candy. And make the magic happen. We'll finally have the Clefable. The long sought after Clefable. Alright. Get to listen to the lovely little SSN music. Aww. I love it. There it goes, sailing away with me watching with ticket in my pocket as it sails away without me. Feels kind of bad. Feels kind of bad. Nah, it's funny. Would be cool if they ever like brought it back, like the SSN. I'm actually surprised that they never did that in any of the remakes, like addressed where the SSN went or like had it return or something to that effect. Kind of surprising to me for some reason. But yeah, let me quickly heal. Okay, all healed up. And then let's go and... Actually, real quick, before I walk all the way over there, I'm going to deposit some items just in case my inventory is getting a little full. Do I want to teach someone Dig? I guess I should. I will teach I think the only one who can get it is Mew, so I guess I'll teach Dig to Mew. Yeah. Just so I have a ground option if I need it. We will get rid of Transform for that. How about that? How about that? Okay, and then let's deposit. Let me just do a little dance. Let me deposit some items. Okay, we can still sell the HP up. We never did do that. Sell the nugget. Let me deposit the TMs. We don't need the SS ticket anymore. We don't need TM 44. And we don't need HM1. Okay, cool. We are in good shape now. Yeah, let's do this thing. Try and do it relatively quickly so that we can just make some progress here. Yeah. And then then it will be off to Lieutenant Surge's gym to dick around with his RNG puzzle. Let me see if I can blast through Diglett's tunnel real quick. Or Diglett's cave, rather. Diglett's tunnel is in Alola. Okay, there we go. Not too bad. I'll walk the rest of the way. That seems good. I really hope it's down here. I'm like 90% sure, though. Like 90% sure it's down here. And we have Misty's badge, so we can use Cut, to be clear. There we go. I'm pretty sure if we walk all the way down to the very, very bottom of Route 2... That's an HP up. Yep, okay, that's fine. And then there's one more. Moonstone. Wait, hold on. Oh, dang it. Was I wrong? I mean, the Moonstone's nice, but dang it, I could swear there was a rare candy down here, you guys. I'm not crazy. I could swear there was one. Alright, well, we got a Moonstone at least. I wonder what I'm thinking of. I don't know why does that stick out in my head so much? Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe we'll get the level up off of one of the gym trainers, I guess. Insert. I mean, at least we have a Moonstone. We had 2 of them already in the in the PC, but at least I don't have to go pull one out, I guess, for when the time comes. That's awkward. Well, I digress. Wait, hold on. Is there something above here? Hold on, maybe that's what it was. Wait, let me double check. There's nothing up here? Is there like a hidden item or something? I'm like mashing A. No, okay, whatever. I'm sorry, you guys. Let's go fight Surge. Let's just go fight him. And I could swear there was a rare candy there, but whatever. I won't worry about it. God, you're not gonna let me escape again. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the frickin' the Doug trios in here are absurd. They're absurdly fast and absurdly high levels, so it's just like, dang. What does one even do about something like that? Okay, so we're still at full health, or no, we're not at full health. Let me heal real quick, then we will take on Surge's gym. We're making it happen. we had a detour that led us to just about nothing, but that's okay. That is okay. I'm gonna put hands out front and hopefully take out the gym trainers with it and get a level up off of them so that we can get minimized so that we can then drop the Moonstone down. That is the name of the game, you guys. That is the name of the game. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, so yeah, let's take out the trainers first. Hello. I have come for you to give me experience so that I can level up my Clefairy, please. Okay, Magnemite. Level 24 too, kinda strong. Though. Catch this thing. Go to sleep, Magnemite. Nice. Alright, give it the strength. Stay asleep, dang it. Okay, we should be in good shape here, because even if he wakes up now, he'll have to waste a turn waking up, so not too bad. Well done, hands. Well done. It's nice. It's nice when Sing actually lands, but it's pretty low accuracy, so pretty shaky. All right, we'll fight this guy next. Rocker wants to fight. It's got a Voltorb. Go to sleep. Ooh, don't screech at me. That's very loud. Oh, I missed the screech, or the screech. Feels bad. God, it scares. I'm like really worried that's gonna have like self-destruct or something stupid. Let me switch real quick. I'm also screech, so the low defense kind of spooks me a little, I gotta say. So yeah, we will. Yeah, rip headphone. I know, right? The sound for screech is like the worst thing about Gen 1, honestly. Yeah, the sound for screech is just like the worst. Okay, next up, another Voltorb. Okay, let me see if I can land the Sing on the Voltorb first and not get screeched at, then I feel a lot safer. Go to sleep. Okay, he screeches at me, which is fine. If I land the Sing, it's fine. There we go. There we go. We will power through. As long as he doesn't like turn 1 wake up, we should be good. We should be good. Strength. Gotta be like 2-hit KO, right? Very good. Starship says not that it's much better in Gen 2 or 3. I don't remember what it sounds like in Gen 3 at the moment, if I'm being honest. Gen 2 is like basically, I think they did pitch it down slightly in Gen 2. But yeah, I feel you on that one. Okay, I'm going to stay in, but I'm going to switch because we are screeched at the moment. I really don't want to take a defense-lowered self-destruct, so I'm trying to play very safe. I'm trying to play very, very safe. Okay, just go down. If we get a level up, that would be great. Hey, hands hits 24. Nice. Trying to learn minimize. There it is. There it is. Finally making it happen. Okay, get rid of double slap. We got minimize. Beautiful. And that means it's time. It is time for a Clefable at long last. We got this very conveniently timed Moonstone, so we'll just make it happen. Hey, hands is evolving. Ooh, got Chonky, so chonky. Look at that chonky friend. Very good. Let me go ahead and update the layout there. Well, let's see, Clefable in slot 2. Very good. Starter says, I get why double battles are so scary for you now. RIP Lucario and Electrode. Yeah, double battles are horrifying. Yeah, I mean, especially in a Nuzlocke, right? They really are. They really are a tough challenge, a very, very steep challenge. So yeah, you understand then. You understand my pain. Okay, let's finish off this last trainer real quick. They'll probably go hit the Pokemon Center, and then we'll knock out this Surge puzzle and hopefully not take a billion years. RNG do be a thing. Yeah, she's strutting. Yeah. Oh, our Clefable do be strutting. She looking good. She looking real good. She got those hands. You know what I'm saying? She got the hands. All right, let's play rap games with this Voltorb. Let's play the rap game. Okay, you screeching. I'm actually a little bit spooked by that, but hopefully we can just finish it off here. Sonic Boom. Oh, that's just 20. That's just 20 straight up. You're running Screech and then going for Sonic Boom, you fool. You utter fool. Well done, Lemongrass. Well done. Alright, next up you got a Magnemite. Actually didn't mean to stay in. Oopsie. I was gonna switch. Oh well, we'll heal up real fast. I should probably grab more potions before I fight Surge as well, just in case. Probably a good idea. Okay, Sonic Boom. Actually, let's go for Stun Spore. Oh no, that's gonna be defense drop. Okay, cool, we're fine. Yeah, Stun Spore. Let me heal again. I got one more potion. I'll use it. Then we'll play Wrap with Paralysis games. That's the way to do it. That's definitely the way to do it. God, Gen 1 Wrap is so busted. It's so busted. Alright, just a little bit more. Okay, down the Magnemite goes. Wonderful. Okay, cool. So with that guy done, let me really quickly, we'll run to, like I said, we'll run to the Pokemon Center. We'll hit the Pokemart, grab some medicine. We'll go ahead and cut this tree down. There we go. We'll stop at the mart first, just while I'm thinking about it. And we'll buy a few more super potions. We'll grab another 10. That sounds good. We'll hit that Pokemon Center. Alright, all healed up. Alright, Surge, you don't even know what's coming to you. We're gonna bop you one. Honestly, I am actually pretty nervous because he's strong. He's level 28 with that Raichu. It's just the Raichu, so it balances out a little bit. But like, level 28 Raichu with Thunderbolt is horrifying right now. It's like absolutely horrifying. All right, let's see if we can hopefully crack this puzzle relatively quickly. We'll see how that goes. You know how this puzzle goes. Everybody knows how this puzzle goes. Okay, all right, cool. We got a 50-50 here. Nope. Come on. I don't want to spend $1 billion years doing this puzzle. Oh, come on. Dang it, I keep accidentally pressing A one too many times. Okay, there's a switch, another 50-50. Hey, not too shabby. Not too shabby, only the second rotation through. Pretty good. Pretty good, all things considered. Okay, actually... wait, does this stay open? God, I hope it does. It just occurred to me that we have Thunder Wave, the TM for Thunder Wave, in the PC, I'm pretty sure. Because we got that up by the Charmander guy, right? Maybe I should put Thunder Wave on Mew. That wouldn't be too bad, honestly. If we immediately drop Thunder Wave, I could get rid of Mega Punch. I could drop Thunder Wave on Mew and then go for Diggs. That's actually a good idea. Hold up. I hope we don't have to redo the puzzle. I'm actually curious. For future reference, do you have to do the puzzle again if you've done it the one time? No, you do not. Very good. Wonderful. Okay, yeah. Real quick, I want to go get that TM out of the box real quick. It just occurred to me that that'd be like a really sound strategy. I could theoretically lead with Pikachu and go for Thunder Wave, and then switch into Mew, but I don't want to give him that free turn. And just, you know, having Thunder Wave in general is just it's a useful move. So let me withdraw that real quick. Oh, God, if I can remember which TM it is. Here, I'll look it up real fast just to save us some time. TM list, Gen 1. And Thunder Wave. It's TM45. Okay, cool. That's the one. That's the one. Beautiful. Cool. TM45. We will teach that to Mew. And yeah, we will get rid of Mega Punch because we don't really need that. Okay, and then yeah, I think that leading with Mew is going to be the way to go on this one. I think that is our best strategy by far. So hopefully we can just drop Thunder Wave and then get some lucky RNG fully paralysis situation going on, and then just spam Dig. Frankly, we could also use Psychic theoretically, but I guess we'll see. We'll see how much. I want to see how much damage Dig actually does. And then maybe we'll use Psychic too. I don't know. Either way, it's time to take on Surge, baby. That's been the name of the game, the objective of today's stream. So yeah, let's save here right next to him. And we will take him on. Dan Hutt, welcome to Vermilion Gym. Will you look at that? A pint-sized challenger. Ha ha ha, you've got a big and brassy nerves to take me on with your puny power. Pokemon battle is war. I'll show you, civilian. I'll shock you into surrender. Let's go. Yeah, break a Raichu leg, indeed, Star Champ. Let's see if we can do it. He's got the big old strong chunky Raichu. And we are substantially underleveled. Mega Kick, Jesus. Okay, Thunder Wave. Whew, thank goodness for this Mew. Yeah, that Mew actually ate that Mega Kick quite well. I am pleased there. See how much I'm curious. Oh, yeah, Thunderbolt. Good gravy. Yo, almost a one-shot. Crazy. And he does a reactive X speed. Okay. I have no idea how much damage that he's definitely gonna be faster now. I have no idea how much damage that Thunderbolt's gonna do to Mew. So I'm gonna heal. Okay, Thunderbolt. How much does it do? It's actually really scary. Oh, it's a crit. Okay, Jesus. Okay, I need it to not crit, but he's got the really high speed because of that X speed. So, oh, he goes for Growl. You fool. You utter fool. Oh, him going for that Growl was just amazing. Yeah, we absolutely shut him down with that strategy. Wonderful. Mew hits level 25. Very nice. Very, very nice. Oh, that's very pleasing. Whoa! You're the real deal, kid. Fine then, take this Thunder Badge. Hey, not too bad at all. The Thunder Badge cranks up your Pokemon's speed. It also lets your Pokemon fly anytime, kid. You're a special kid. Take this. Hey, we got Thunderbolt. Not too bad. I'm not sure who I'm gonna teach that to. Probably not Clooney, just because Clooney will get Thunderbolt here in just a couple more levels. So, but yeah, we got Thunderbolt. Let me chalk up that third gym badge up onto the board. Oh, bam! There we go. Looking good. So yeah, very, very good. Very, very good. We got ourselves the third badge with minimal effort. Honestly, the gym trainers were actually harder. So, granted, it was a little scary. That Thunderbolt critting like that was kind of horrifying. But yeah, we powered on through. Yeah, it was very, very good. I am quite pleased indeed. So I know that we're a little bit short today. But I do think, especially under the circumstances with me being as tired as I am, I do think I am going to go ahead and call stream here. It's been a fun one, to be clear. But I think that this is a really solid stopping point, and yeah, I could definitely use a nap. Yes, exactly, Star Champ. So yeah, I think I am going to go ahead and call it here. We will jump back in for some more Pokemon Yellow tomorrow, where we will head towards Rock Tunnel, get to Lavender Town, the neighboring routes, and then ideally take on either the Rocket Hideout or possibly Erica tomorrow. Definitely gonna make some solid progress tomorrow if I can. Hopefully I'll be a little bit better rested tomorrow. That would definitely be ideal. But yeah, good little session today. I hope that everyone who's watching right now has a wonderful day. And yeah, we will see you on the next one. Once again, it's 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time tomorrow. I'll see you then. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.